What's going on, YouTube? We are back with another episode. So today I'm going to take you through one thing that has absolutely, completely made my game infinitely better over the past 2 weeks. So as you know, I've gotten Arccos and I've been tracking all my data. If you're familiar with Arccos, what it does is as it aggregates all your rounds, what it starts to do is it breaks up your game into the different areas, so driving, putting, chipping, etc. And it tells you what your handicap is in that category. Now, when I started with Arccos about a month ago, I was about a 6 to a 9 handicap when it came to chipping. And my up and downs were absolutely terrible. It was not helping. I was getting a lot of double bogeys as a result, which was killing my score. So I have taken a completely new approach to how I do my short game, and I'm going to take you through that today because I have gone from being a 6 to a 9 to now I am a +4 in the past 5 rounds as a result of this. So without further ado, let's get to the green. Let me show you what I'm doing and how it's absolutely been a game changer for me, and hopefully it can help you. All right, so the big thing that was killing me, especially in my short game, was these chips on the tight grass, especially against the grain. And so historically, I was taking a 60-degree wedge, trying to loft it up, trying to be cool, trying to hit some style point shots. Now, as a kid, I watched a ton of Phil Mickelson videos, which, listen, I love Phil, but the shots he hits are not high percentage shots in relation to how I play. So there's a lot of times where I want to hit some of those flop shots or some of those cool looking shots, and it was just absolutely destroying my score. So what I've done is I've benched the 60 and now exclusively chip with the 56. So I got a 56-degree wedge. This thing is what I chip with. It's got a little extra bounce, and it has absolutely changed my game. All right, so these chips right here used to absolutely cripple me. So what I used to do is I would take my 60-degree, I'd put it back in my stance, and I'd try and just like hit the back of it to get a ton of spin. And that was kind of what I was doing. It was a shot I developed. I was able to get it to work, but it wasn't consistent. What I've done now is I actually put the ball a little more in the middle of my stance. I keep my grip fairly neutral. I don't have it too far forward. I don't have it, where I'm like completely over it. I have it so that I'm not presenting too much of the leading edge into the turf. Just about right here. I keep a nice short stance, and then I really squeeze my core, and then I swing just right through it nice and easy. And that just seems to pop it up effortlessly every time. I can control it, I can aim it, I aim the club face right at the target, have my body a little bit open, and it's just a nice easy stroke right through every time. And guys, it's been money. Like I played around yesterday at a new course called Heron Point, super tight green, super tight course. I got up and down 6 out of 6 times as a result of this, and from various distances. So I'm gonna hit a couple here and just show you proximity to the hole, but this has absolutely changed how I chip, and hopefully this helps you guys. All right, that last one had a little too much sauce on it, but still a 2-foot putt, that's not bad. Very makeable and not a ton of pressure in a round. And that's what you're looking for out of this club. I'm looking to get myself out of problems, not create more for myself. And what I was doing before, I was creating more issues for myself, having to putt under pressure to make par as opposed to just these nice little tap-ins that then I can move on to the next hole and face the next challenge. So hopefully this helps you. Now, I'm gonna take you quickly earlier to, I filmed a little segment on how I fixed my driver, because if you saw my last video, my driver was killing me, but we have a solution for that too. So here is that, let's go. All right guys, we're here on the 18th tee at Windance, and I think I've solved my driver issue. So I'm gonna hit one here, and then I'm gonna explain to you exactly what I figured out and how I got to here. So here's what I figured out. Biggest thing is, see my hands? My hands were down here. So I was swinging too low when I was watching back on my swing, which was causing me to turn the club face over, and that's why I was getting those weird toppings. So what I did is I choked down a little on the grip just to get a touch more control and I'm making sure that my club's more upright. My clubs were set up to be a little more upright. My irons, everything. So this more upright feeling, I gotta feel like I'm locked. Once I feel like I'm locked, I have a bit of a mental trigger now. So it's like, boom, lock, bring it back. And then the thing I have to remember too is, now that I'm more upright, I have to drive with the lower body and pop up to give it that extra push. So it's just a big like here, boom, bring it back, and then boom. All right, so according to Arccos, that drive was 316 yards. Ball flight was exactly what I want, just a nice little fade. Feel much better being able to solve that. I've been working on that this entire round, and what I've kind of got it down to is that routine that I just went through. If I stick to that routine, I will be fine. If I deviate from that routine, that's when it gets squirrely, because I rotate the face, and that's what causes the top and or these weird low bullets. I don't want any of that. So I have a routine now. I have a process I'm going to stick to on every swing. So pumped, the driver's back, baby. We have a tournament coming up, so I was really hoping that was the case. And we're consistently shooting really well. I will check back in with you in 1 minute, because hopefully I will birdie this hole, and then I'll tell you the final score of my round today, and that will be the conclusion of the video. Woo! Birdie finish. That is a +5. No double bogeys on the card. This is the 4th consecutive round now with no double bogeys. Let's go! Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It's a big help. Thank you to everyone leaving comments. I read all of them. I reply to all of them. Thank you so much. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.